What is your full name given at birth?
Vera Joyce Day.
When is your birthday and your year of birth?
4th of August 1933.
And as a child, where were you born and raised?
West Ham.
If any, how many brothers or sisters did you have growing up?
I had my real brother, and I had a step sister and a step brother, because my mother died and my dad married again, and the stepmother had a son and daughter, so they became my brother and sister.
What is your earliest memory of going to the cinema or theatre?
Oh, as a child, I went to the cinema quite a bit. With the parents took me to the pictures, and I can't say what film I saw or anything like that, but they would take me to the cinema where it was a film that wasn't murder or horrible things in it. It would have to be, nice things if I was being taken to the cinema. And the first theatre, didn't really go to the theatre much. No, I can't really remember anything that I saw in the theatre, to be honest with you.
Growing up, did you have a favourite actor or actress whose work you really admired, or you had a crush on any actor?
Oh, yeah, Cornel Wilde. He's killed Cornel Wilde, isn't it? Yeah, I loved Cornel Wilde. And Alan Ladd, Cornel Wilde. Those two, I can't really remember any more in particular, but those two I did like a lot. And actresses, I don't think I really had any admiration for film stars as a child, like, not actresses, but the men, I did like those, Cornel Wilde and that, and can't remember any women, actually.
Was there an actual event or trigger that first prompted you to seriously consider acting as a profession, and how old were you at the time?
Well, I always would want to be a film star or something like that. I mean, I loved all the theatre and things, and I can't really tell you what film I remember seeing on theatre. But the Crazy Gang, do you remember the Crazy Gang? Yeah, I liked the Crazy Gang, and I actually appeared, went in the Crazy Gang in the theatre, which I quite enjoyed. They were a lovely bunch to work with, and lots of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Did you ever attend a stage school or audition, study, or formally train to be an actor anywhere?
I would have loved that, but we were quite a poor family, and there wasn't any money to send me to any drama schools or stuff like that, and I would love to have done it, but I was always acting in the school. They were plays, and so I was always chosen for working, and I loved all that. I really loved it, but I didn't have anyone teaching me anything.
Right. Either before you began acting in your career, or maybe when you were between roles at any point in your career, what other non-acting jobs have you done?
Right, well, my first job, I suppose, I was working in shops, I think, as sales, selling shoes and stuff in shops. Nothing exciting.
What was your first ever paid acting performance, i.e. your professional debut? And how old were you then?
Right, well, let me think. How I got into it into the business is I had a boyfriend who was an actor, and like Mr. Universe, fantastic body and everything, and then I was working in a shoe shop or something, and he said to me one day, "Oh, listen, Vera, I'm doing these auditions for a show called Wish You Were Here. It's all about the beach and stuff like that." And he said, "Why don't you have a little try? Go for the audition." He said, "You look great in a bikini, you know." Anyway, so I went along with him and went on the stage in front of Jack Hylton, and he asked me what I'd done, and I was telling him all sorts of lies. I said, "Well, I've done this and I've done that," all lies, you know, like I've worked in it. And he said, "Yes, right, okay, we know what you do. Anyway, you're in. All right, we want you." So that was my first appearance in theatre with the Crazy Gang.
Fantastic.
And the ironic thing is that Arthur, who was the actor, then asked me to go on, Vera, you might as well, you know, have a go. He didn't get in. I
think that didn't go down too well with him.
Well, no, he couldn't believe it.
Can you remember how old you were when someone first asked you for your autograph?
Oh, I must have been in my 20-ish, 20. I can't remember the first person who asked me for my autograph. It's such a long time ago. I was about 20.
And you said you wanted to always be famous and act. Did you practice your signature then?
No. Just Vera Day, and that was it.
At any point in your life or career, have you ever been starstruck when meeting someone famous, and have you ever asked anyone for their autograph?
No. What was his name? Cornwell. Yeah, well, I really had a big crush on him. I thought he was fantastic. And I don't think I asked him for his autograph.
So you actually met him then?
Yes, yeah. No, I can't remember what it was. We were doing a show. And I did actually say to him, you know, I really had a big crush on you, you know, you were my favourite star, Cornell Wilde. Yeah, but I didn't ask him.
And you liked him? It was a nice experience?
Oh, yeah.
They say never meet your idols or your...
No, it was fantastic. It was lovely.
Throughout your career, were you ever one for collecting any memorabilia? And if anything, do you have anything in your possession today?
No, I don't think so. No.
To perform in, what would you choose? Theatre, television, cinema or radio?
Right, I enjoyed the theatre. Cinema, though, films. I like doing films.
And any particular reason, other than they probably pay better?
Well, they did pay better, and you got better parts, you know. Yeah, definitely best cinema, yeah, films.
Which of your parts, performances or characters would you say people remember you for the most?
Oh, I really can't think of anything, actually.
And again, whether it be for what you did on stage or screen, can you name any of your own individual performances that you're particularly proudest of?
I was just happy to be acting. I can't actually say, oh yeah, I loved doing that. I loved it. I always had the same kind of parts, you know. So I can't really say, oh, I loved it when I played this dramatic role and blah, blah, blah. No, I haven't got a favourite.
Is there a part or a role that you still remember today that you auditioned for or really wanted but didn't get?
No. I always got the film. I was never pushed aside.
And was there ever an acting part that you actually turned down but later regretted that decision?
I can't really think I ever turned anything down.
Can you name a co-star that you liked working with the most, and maybe more controversially, any that you had a tougher time working with?
Well, it was a tougher time working with Marilyn Monroe because she just didn't want to know about me. I remember one day I was a bit late getting on the set, and Olivier, he said, and he whispered down, he said, "Who do you think you are, Marilyn?" You know, because I was late, and I laughed. So that was that, yeah, he was lovely, Laurence Olivier.
And any fond memories, any people that you particularly liked working with?
No, not really. I liked everybody, really. You know, they're all nice, all nice people. I can't say I really worshipped somebody or hated somebody. I liked them all, you know.
Right. Rather than asking you who your favourite director was, I'll ask it in a slightly different way. Outline, what does a director need to do to get the best performance out of Vera Day?
I just learnt my lines, made sure I knew my lines, knew what I was doing, and I didn't actually get anyone saying, "Oh, now come on, Vera, you've got to be a bit harder here," or "No, you've got to hate this person." I just learnt my lines, learnt what the character was, and did it, you know. So, no, I can't really say definitely like so-and-so.
I mean, you worked with a number of well-known directors, you know, Val Guest being one of them, but Wolf Reeler, you know, Francis Searle, Cy Enfield, Mario Zampi.
Yeah, Mario Zampi.
Carol Reed, of course.
Carol Reed, lovely. Val Guest, yeah. Val Guest, yeah, he was my favourite. Val Guest, yeah. I liked them all, really, you know.
A little bit of an offbeat one, this one. You're hosting a dinner party. Your children are invited, you know, naturally. But you're able to invite 3 other guests. Dead or alive, in the profession, outside of the profession. Who would you choose?
What, in the profession or...
Who would you like to sit and have dinner with?
Diana Dawes was quite fun to be with, actually. Her and her husband, he was lovely, Dennis. Yeah, I'd have those two at a dinner party. Who else? Trying to think now.
Any famous comedians you liked that you enjoyed, or?
Actually, I did a stint, a long theatre with the Crazy Gang, and I would have taken all of those.
That would have been a fun party.
Yeah, because they were just lovely. You know, they just play tricks, always playing one. They were always playing tricks on people, right? And I used to have to go on with this negligee, right? Very, very sort of revealing negligee, and the thing, it was someone says, is anybody looking for a wife, a lover who could love them all with their life? I can't remember the words now, but that's what I had to sing and do, you know. And I was thinking, bloody hell, the project what we do is go to remove anybody looking for a wife. And I came off and, my bosom was like itching. I said, God, bloody hell. They put itching powder in my bra that I went onto the stage with. Right? Can you imagine that?
Wow.
I mean, they're always doing things like that. Like always playing tricks on people.
But ever the professional, you still managed to get your lines out.
Oh yeah, of course. I couldn't stand it. Is anybody looking for a wife? Yeah, they were always playing tricks on people.
Over your career, I mean, if you could relive one moment, a production that you really had fun on, maybe it might have been the Crazy Gang time. If you could relive one more time, what moment would you choose?
The film that I enjoyed most being in, they were great fun to be in. Too Many Crooks, it was called, and the guys.
With George Cole, Bernard Bresslaw.
Yeah, and Bernard Bresslaw, he was so funny. He was. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed those people working.
Fantastic. And looking back over your career, do you have any regrets? If you had your time again, would you have done anything differently or made any different choices at any stage?
No, I don't think so. No, because I never turned anything down. I was always happy with what I was asked to do. No, I can't say that I did ever want to turn anything down.
Tell us something about you or your career that most people would not already know about you.
Oh. I can't think of anything special. Say that, oh, I've done this, I went away somewhere and I did this. No, I can't really remember.
Any particular talent, hobbies or passions that you have?
I didn't have any hobbies. I like dancing a lot. I did like to. I suppose that was, you could say that was a hobby, but that was right. I really loved dancing, going dancing and driving, jitterbugging and all that stuff, you know. That's what I really liked. I enjoyed that. Don't know if that answers your question, does it?
Perfect. And last question, finish the sentence. Whatever happened to the actress Vera Day?
What happened to her? Well, she managed to get through the ups and downs of show business and enjoyed every minute of it. Can't point anything out to say, oh, that was awful, or this was lovely, or, you know. I loved being in the Crazy Gang every night with them on the stage. That was such good fun. Quite happy with the films, apart from Marilyn Monroe hating me because I was blonde. Yeah, so, yeah.
And how do you occupy yourself today? I mean, how do you keep busy today? Is there anything that you particularly like doing? Would you go to the theatre, the cinema, or watch TV?
Don't go to the theatre, no. Don't go to the cinema. I watch TV, I suppose. Yeah, watch TV. I go to the gym sometimes, do Pilates. I enjoy doing that. And, yeah, that's dancing. I like dancing, but there's nowhere really now to dance anymore. You don't go to dance halls or, you know. But, anyway.
Right. And one last question. I mean, you've covered it a little bit, but if we look back over your career, any last thoughts, comments about Vera Day's feelings towards the career when she looks back?
I look back with great happiness because as a child I always wanted to go on the stage. That was my big thing. When I left school, and I knew very well, poor people, no way was I going to be sent to drama school. I mean, I would have loved that, to go to drama school, but they couldn't afford to send me to drama school or anything. I would have liked that, but the other thing, hobbies now, well, watch TV. I like going out for meals with the family, My daughter, my son, we go off, have nice meals, and yeah.
Are they local, your two children?
Yeah.
That's nice. What is it they do? I take it they didn't move into the profession either of them?
No. My daughter, she's married and she's got 2 children, well, grown up now they are. I'm a grandmother. She's got 2 kids. I see her often and see my son often and get together and stuff.
Fantastic.